I'm going to do a little quickie on how I do my roads. Asphalt or concrete. Right now I'm doing some concrete road, and I'm going to make it for some street running. But anyway, I cut my pieces, and it's really easy to do because with the foam you can press it down and get the exact markings for your cut. And if you can see that, you just cut and it gives you the perfect curve, everything you need. And then when you do the center piece here, you cut it inside. Give it an 1/8 of an inch or 1/16 of an inch on each side of the markings, and your piece will fit perfectly. And you'll have good flange clearance. So anyway, I've used that method to mark these out, and now, simple. And like I say, there's no dams to build, there's no concrete batter to mix, no waiting for it to dry, no smoothing out, and no sanding, and then no painting afterwards. Now you can paint this if you want to and add some weather to it, but now I just use plain old white glue, and I come up here onto the ties, into the web of the rail, it's just plain simple. And these sheets are, I don't know, 11 by 14 or something like that, 99 cents. They go a long ways. Cheap, clean, easy to work with. I like the part where you don't have to mix any plaster, and you don't have to do any sanding at all. And if you don't want to, you don't have to paint them. Now, I'm going to smack that clean, but now I'm going to lay this in here in the web of the rail. Okay? I want to get it in place here. Press it in. Press it in. And there we have it. All I gotta do is wait for that to dry now. I use code 100 rail, and this just happens to fit to where I don't have to do anything. Now, the same with this centerpiece here. I don't do that against the rail because it doesn't touch the rail, but I run a bead down the ties right in the very center. Then I place this in. Now you have to work it a little bit just to make sure that you've got clearance, flange clearance on both sides of the rail, the middle of the rail. And this is the hardest, actually the hardest part of it. And even it is simple. But now, so you can push this now. If you want to, you can also put a shim in. If it seems to want to work to one side or the other, you can put a shim in to keep your, to hold your flange way. I'm going to need a couple of those. You can even use this here, piece of foam right here. Needs a little help there. And there you go. It's basically that simple to do. And you've got your roadway, built simply and cleanly. I like the clean part. And now the last piece here is going to go in. And again, here we go against the web of the rail onto the ties. And then we come out here and we do this. And if you want to and you need to, you can always weight these down to keep them in place. And there we go. Now I use different things here to weight them with, but anyway, that's my method of doing roads. These have been in for like 5 or 6 years now, and I use a little chalk, different colors of chalk to weather them and what have you, but it's so simple and so clean, and I recommend it highly. I get my foam from Hobby Lobby. Like I say, 99 cents a sheet, you can't beat it. Yeah, let's see here. I want something to weight that down. Use the spray cans. There we go. And that is it. Now it's just drying time. But you can see here that I've got my street running down here, and all of my parking lots, roads, everything is foam. Silly Winks foam from Hobby Lobby. Even my crossings are foam. It's just that I scribed the sheet with a hobby knife and then paint it to represent the crossing planks. Simple and clean. I like that a lot. So anyway, you can see I've got cars scattered from one end to the other almost. But the layout's coming along. A lot of work yet to do. Changing over from the Des Moines Transfer Railway, which it was for about 6 years, and now it's become the Des Moines sub of the Milwaukee Road. And it's about a 40-mile line between Des Moines and Perry, Iowa. It's dead end. Des Moines is the end. It goes up to Perry to join the main line, northwest main line, and points north, south, east, and, and west. But anyway, it's now the Milwaukee Roads Des Moines subdivision. All fictitious, but fun. The hobby is great. So hope this helps give you some ideas on how to build crossings, parking lots, and so on. I mean, it's just plain simple. These sheets are 2 millimeter thick, and if you are using code 70 or code 83, you may have to do a little sanding or working with the ties, but with code 100, man, it just fits right in. No extra work to do at all. And let's see here. This is what it is. Silly Winks. Yeah, 99 cents a sheet. And it's 12 by 18. I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching. Hope it helped.